All right, it is monsoon. It's Lorenz Larkin. Lorenz, talk to me, man. I mean, I know this streak stretches back to 2018, but we're talking about 6 straight wins, going over to France and picking up wins, going over to Japan and picking up wins, fighting all over the world. Just give me the feel of this run that you're on right now, man. It feels like everything's peaking right now.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. I'm about to finally do something I've been talking about for years, and getting maybe 3 fights in a year. So, it's everything is looking good.
I love it, man. Last time out, you got the stoppage win as well. I wondered if that was meaningful for you. I mean, decision wins, they're still wins. They still count. But when you get that
Yeah,
stoppage, does it mean a little something extra to you?
not that one, man. I'm not gonna. And again, I keep saying this. It's no disrespect to Kyle Stewart. But with that type of win, it doesn't or stoppage. It doesn't. I'm not the guy who's gonna be like, oh, like at the end of the day, he was a last minute replacement. I don't feel like I know I'm an A-level fighter. I'm a top tier fighter, and it was just for that fight, the cards weren't dealt in his favor. Going into that fight, I had a full camp. I felt good. So I can't take pride in something like that. But just a win, just me being active and going in there fighting and displaying my skills, and that's what I'm excited about. But I can't take all the pride in that stoppage. And I hate when fighters do that, because there's a lot of fighters out there that take these last minute, or that fight these last minute guys that aren't on their caliber, and act like they just, I don't know. Just, I don't know.
I respect that, man. I respect that a lot. Well, you're back to, like you said, you're staying active, man. You're back in just 2 months, which is awesome. You're fighting July 22nd against Mukhamed Berkhamov, and I'm just curious. I mean, was it important for you to get this quick turnaround, or is it just what Bellator offered up, or were you bothering him going,
Oh
keep me
no.
going, get me a fight?
Before I even left Paris, I was trying to get a date. So I had it envisioned. I was like, I'm a fight. Hopefully everything goes good. Then I'm gonna ask for another fight, and then I'll look for some towards the end of the year, and that'll be my year. So, and that's how it's playing out. So, it's good.
I love it, man. You talk about Berkhamov. He's kind of new to Bellator, obviously, right? But he's proven that he's got a dangerous submission game.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts. I mean, what do you think about him as an opponent? He's a tough guy, even if people don't necessarily know the name yet. He's a tough guy.
He's a guy, and this is the thing about fighting. You know what I mean? It's for the fans out there. It's like, no, not too many people know about this guy, is because you guys don't want to take this type of fucking fight. Oh, sorry, I don't even know if I can cuss. I
Fuck yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. The guys don't want to take these type of fucking fights, especially the upper echelon of guys that are in the rankings. They don't. These aren't the fights that they want to take, because a fans don't know them. You know what I mean? And they don't want to risk getting beat by somebody like that. So they rather risk getting beat by somebody who's a name. You know what I mean? Which is bullshit. That's not why I got into fighting. So for me, I don't mind it. Give me these guys, because I'm gonna see him no matter what. Because this guy's tough, and he will be up in the rankings for sure soon. So give me those guys. I don't care. That's what I'm in it for. I'm not trying to pick this easy ass. I mean, I don't even have to explain it. If you just look at my record, I never picked the easy route. I've always fought killers. So give me this guy. I'm gonna have to see him no matter what anyway. So I'd rather get it out of the way now.
I love it, man. I respect that attitude. That's what you like to hear from fighters, is give me anybody. So let me ask you, Lawrence, at
It's
this
rare.
point, you're
It's rare,
it is
huh? It's
it
refreshing.
is
You
rare.
haven't heard it for a long time. I already know.
It's the
It's a
truth,
new
man. It's
era
the
of
truth.
fighting, dude. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, everybody's trying to maneuver and sit on their ranking and only take this name and that guy, and you're just like, bro, give me somebody. Let's just go. I love that, man. I love that.
So,
So Let me ask you, at this point in your career, the veteran you are, I mean, do you do anything special to prep for a guy like that who clearly has, a certain skill set? Do you like bring in different training partners, adjust your routine, or is it just, hey man, I get Lorenz Larkin ready and we're good to go?
Yeah, that's how we try to look at it. I don't look at the opponents. I looked at his last fight, which you can't. If you look at his last fight, there's nothing that can tell you anything about the fighter. So it's pretty much it's yeah, it does nothing for you. And then I just let my coaches look at the fighters and study them. I don't like to look at the fighters because I get over analyzing shit to it, and then I'm like, I start looking for moves that they're gonna do in the fight, and then they never do it because I overanalyzed on something that I seen. So now I think I don't think I know I'm a better fighter when I adapt. I go in there and my coaches might see things that the fighter does and they'll incorporate it in the training, but it's not like, hey, you got to watch out for this because he likes to do this. It just, hey, let's work on this hook, or let's work on this uppercut, or let's work on this defense, and it just gets embedded in my mind, and I'm not consciously looking at it, we're waiting for the fighter to do it. It's just something that I've been training. So I think I'm a much better fighter when I adapt to the fighter, and not when I can make a whole camp around what this fighter's going to do.
That's smart. You do what works for you, man. That's the way to approach
Yeah.
it. So, Lorenz, I know you're proving it right here. You'll take on anybody. You'll fight whoever. But I got to ask you. I mean, you're number 6 in the rankings right now. You look impressive here. You pick up another big win. Do you then say to Bellator, okay, I did one for you. Now you got to do one for me. How about 1 through 5 up there? Let me get one of those guys right there. I mean, do you call your shot a little bit after you win this one?
No, man. I think with in my mindset, I think if I just keep fighting, man, it's like it's almost like I don't have to say anything. I think people would just look and be like, "Whoa, why is this guy 7-0? You know what I mean? 7-fight win streak. What's going on here?" So, and that for me is I'm done with trying to chase, and I'm not the guy to get all vocal and all that type of shit, because it's just that's what this era is all about now. It's all about talking. You know what I mean? And for me, I don't know. I just it never was appealing to me about talking. It was just about fighting. So my thing is, if I just keep on my path and keep fighting and keep being active, I'm not going to be the one who looks stupid. You know what I mean? All I got to do is keep fighting. I'm a fighter. As long as I keep fighting and my record shows what it shows and my streak shows what it shows, I can't look stupid.
I love it, man. I love it. That's the attitude, man. It is refreshing. You used the word. That
Oh
was
yeah.
it. Refreshing attitude, man. Well, you're gonna get to keep fighting. Coming up the end of this month, Bellator 283. It is July 22nd. I guess last thing I'll ask you, Lorenz, what kind of fight are you expecting here? What do you think we see at that card? Is this something that you can go out and dominate and do something spectacular? Is this going to be a grind, or you got to show all kinds of skills back and forth? Man, what kind of fight are you expecting to see?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. I mean, I know that I'm gonna be able to find out in that first minute. You know what I mean? Where what type of fight it's gonna be, and he's for sure gonna know what type of fight it's gonna be in that first minute. So we'll see. I just hope that he's had a great training camp, because I've had a good training camp. I feel good. My body feels good. So all I can ask for is the best. Well, how you pronounce the first name?
Uh, Mukhamed, I believe, is the right way to say it. I think.
M. Let's just say M. I hope M's camp has been the best camp that he's had. So, because I feel great.
Much respect, Lorenz. Well, looking forward to it. I know you got a lot going on and doing a lot of these, so I'll let you get back to it. I appreciate the time as always, and we look forward to seeing you extend that win streak and keep making your way up the rankings, my man.
All right, thanks, man. Take care.